Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work? Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. And listen, man, I want y'all to do this as this week draw to an end, right? You know, I just want y'all to think about something. Because a lot of times, right, when we are looking to date or even in relationships, right, we be so caught up as men thinking of ways that we can please the woman, thinking of ways and the things that we can do for women. You know, a lot of our energy is geared towards that, you know, especially when we on the hunt, especially when we got one thing in mind, and that's S3X, which is sex. When we got sex on the mind, you know, we not thinking with our big head, we thinking with our small one, you know, and all we thinking about is that dopamine release that we get from busting the nut. And when we wired like that, and that's all that's on our mind, we will just consider them. You know, yeah, you thinking about busting the nut for you, but all you thinking about is what can you do for her so you can get the results that you want. And in a lot of cases, especially with beta males and simps, there's no bounds to that. It ain't no amount of money that they wouldn't spend. It ain't nothing that they wouldn't do to get what they trying to get to because they so caught up into the lust. You know what I mean? But what I want y'all to think about, right, before you even get to that level, I want you to consider yourself for a change. Not just from the aspect of busting the nut, but consider yourself before you get that lost in the sauce for one thing. Because all of us know how it feels after we get that nut. You know, you start to reflect and you start to think like, damn, I went through a lot to get this. I spent a lot of money. You know, I used a lot of energy. I went over and beyond for that brief moment. You went over and beyond for that brief moment. Probably then hated on some friends for that brief moment. You probably then hated on your homies. You know what I mean? And then backstab your homie for that brief moment. You probably spent a shitload of cash for that brief moment. You drove hundreds of miles, then flew across the country for that brief moment. You didn't sacrifice the relationship that you was already in for that brief moment. You done pushed your kids off to the side for that brief moment, just for that nut. Think about everything that you sacrificed just for that moment. And ask yourself, is it really worth it? Or even after that, after you release, ask yourself like, yo, what about me? Ask yourself, what about me? Like, what did she sacrifice for you? What did she spend? Who did she cross? What did she do to get you? Like, what energy did she spend? What energy did she use for you? Besides you, because you didn't jump through all types of hoops. You didn't gave her the sun, the moon, you didn't did all that shit like from that 90s song. The mountains and the rivers, you didn't cross everything. You didn't did everything. But what did she go through for you? You got to consider yourself before you get into these situations. A lot of y'all not even measuring the same energy that's being spent. You know, you're not measuring, you just using all your energy. You're not even analyzing the amount of energy she using. You got to understand that, listen, when you go into relationships and situationships and shit like that, right? Depending on how far you go with it, how you start that, and how you continue that, listen, you are looking to do that for the duration of the time that you with her. All that energy that you spend, she's going to expect you to continue doing that. And as soon as you slack, that's when she start tripping. That's when she's stepping out on you. That's when she got an attitude. That's when things go left. I just want y'all to consider yourselves before y'all go over and beyond. Consider yourself. At least let that energy and those feelings be mutual. At least let it be equal. A lot of y'all be so pussy driven that you don't even think about yourself. You're not considering yourself. You just considering the feeling that you will get in that climax. But you're not putting yourself first. You're not putting your own well-being first. You're not putting the fact that when you think about it, after you get what you get, the feeling that you're going to feel and the people that you've crossed, the people that you push to the side, you're not even considering how you're going to feel after that. Because guess what? If not after that first initial nut, down the line, you are going to feel bad for most of the things that you've done to get that, especially when it don't work out, especially when you didn't benefit. Because when you think about it, right, what do a lot of y'all got to show for what y'all do? You know what I'm saying? To get these women besides a nut. Because you just can't show like, yeah, man, I gotta, what did you get? You know, what did you get that the previous person before her didn't get? You know what I'm saying? What did you get before the previous person, before you came? What did you get that they didn't get? Because a lot of y'all spending a lot of energy, using a lot of energy just for this one thing, or you just using a lot of energy in general for her, and she's not putting nothing on the table. She not putting nothing up. You know, when you gambling, you gotta put up money. What is she putting up? How is it equal? How is it fair? Because it's not fair. The game wasn't designed for it to be fair. That's why you have to start asking yourself this question. Because we usually, as men, get in the shitty end of the stick in the name of what? Why? Because she's a woman? Because she has the vagina? Meanwhile, we need to provide. We need to be there for them emotionally. We need to take all of their shit and the bullshit that come with them. We need to be stepfathers. We need to be real fathers. We just got a table full of things. And then what she got over there besides her vagina that's sitting on the table? And emotions. And drama. And y'all spending y'all whole lives just chasing after it. Only for it to crash and burn. Ending divorce, ending child support, ending heartache, ending pain. Just think about yourself before you put yourself in these situations. That's all I want y'all to do as this week wind down. This video don't even got nothing to do with the week, but today is when I thought about this. Just consider yourself. before you use all your energy up? Why don't you analyze hers and see how much she putting up while she giving you the runaround and while you chasing up behind her? While you didn't texted her about 6 hours ago, got no response. She responded to you 6 hours later, and you quick to, you juggling your phone around, trying to hurry up and text her back for what? Did she have that same consideration for you? I don't think so. I want y'all to think about that while y'all running around doing what you doing, chasing after what you chasing. Just consider yourself. All right? And that's my word. My name is Sinn, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?